From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Shane McClanahan.
What do you have on him? Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will be on.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Diaz snags it, one up, one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One out, base is empty. This one popped up. Balls drifts towards it. They got it for out number 2.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The center field, number 99.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Inside, almost got him. Next offering upstairs. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Siggy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That one misses. 3-1 now. That clips the corner. Left-hand hitter waits. And he walked it.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just going to turn the page and go after this next guy.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And there's the ball. Two outs. To the right side, and that chance handle. They take the force out, and they'll do another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pinch and throw something that you've never seen before.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman, Yandy
And a
Diaz.
pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And ball one. That missed by a lot. And that's ball two. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And there's ball four.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter or 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. It misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a strike in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one missing inside. Two now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
3-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long hauler where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Now, Junior Caminero. That one drifts inside. Diaz leads off first with one away. Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. The pitch. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Man at first, one away. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. That was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Now here is Josh Lowe. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2 strikes.
And another ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Righty delivers. A dive. Nice stop. Rolls from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
New inning getting started. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
You know, Jazz joined the ranks of Shohei Ohtani, Fernando Tatis Jr., and other young stars in baseball when he was named the cover athlete of MLB The Show in 2023. He says he always wanted to be on the cover of a video game, but never expected it to happen so quickly.
Here comes a pitch. Ed Drummond, our umpire, behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That's a little bit low. Ripped to short. On to first. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2019. The shortstop takes the ball. Outside low, 2-0. Just missed. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And he deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 28.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Outside corner, there's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. And a curve misses outside. Fights it off, you'll see another. The 1-2. And another ball. That misses, and it's a full count. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
You know, Rogan's been saying these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. Ball 1 there. Wells off of first with 2 away. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Jose Siri. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. Pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris. It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Finds his way through, base hit. Someone right on board to start the inning. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. First pitch misses. Here's late there, strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone, and the count 2-1. The Yanks leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And the 3-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. And foul ball.
Well, I say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. It could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed there.
inside ball 4.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning. I think we get a couple more quality bats.
First and second, no outs. At the plate, Christopher Morel. Swinging free across the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came from a good spot to drive in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ben Workman next to hit for the Rays. Goes to corner. That's strike 1. Deals. Strike 2.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Tied up here in the early going. Up and in. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And here it comes. And another ball. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe. Perfect example right there. That plate discipline pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. That's a base hit. One runs in. It's right high. It's a fly, and he scores.
And that started to end it pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball drop, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yanni Diaz now. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Workman, the lead runner out at second. Walls on at first with nobody out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that was a little bit high. And the belt fires. And that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Lau at the plate. Build the opportunity right here. It hard to foul to the left.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels right around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's going to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Pitch. And swinging. Huge strikeout there.
That's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, it gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Caminero in the box now, takes strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Foul ball still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. That's out number 2.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't put it back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Chop to the right side. Rizzo. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. Rays 3, and the Yankees 1. Back now in Tampa Bay, out of the 3rd inning. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. And a strike to Gleyber. The line of the pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Low makes the grab. And there's one down. Juan Soto now. 0-for-1 with a flyout.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
And that's a little bit high. And a swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
2-1. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Thank you, Ray.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Aaron Judge at the dish now. He homered earlier in this one, singing, which isn't much of a surprise.
No, not at all, Boog. This is the same guy who homered in his first at-bat in the majors and did it again the next day. He's just unreal.
Judge rips that one. Drops into the glove.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He reached out to walk his first time. There's a strike. The Yankees down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at-bat over with as quickly as possible.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Got him swinging. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Rays 3 and the Yankees 1. As we go to the last of the third. Now for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. Cole back to work. That one missed.
Well, these Rays do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Kicks and deals. And that's outside. 3-2 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. We're supposed to bring something.
See, I think just our presence is the present. And at first, and here is Richie Palacios. Swings through that one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Siri gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next pitch misses, 1-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. To the plate. That one misses. 3-2 down.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on it. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there got a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Burrell in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. And this is inside. Foul off 2-2. Slider misses outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have shown patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Cole check to first, and he dives back in safely. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and fires. Foul off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he hasn't got the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on the score.
Raise it up to 96 to record the punt ground shot. And now the catcher for the Rays, Ben Woodpet, reached on an infield single his first time. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. On the first pitch of an at-bat, you watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Taylor Walls, next to hit for the Rays. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And it's foul away. Two runs across in the inning. You're in the last half of the third. The shortstop takes the ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, you're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rizzo in position, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth, now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Yeah, there's the ball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. A 1-2. That one is upstairs. Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The line to the pitch. That's to third. Caminero gathers and throws to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The Yanks down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
2-0.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit, tried to left his first time. And a good eye there. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yanks held in check. They're down here 5-1. And welcome back to the ball. Now here is Yankees Diaz.
Yankees Diaz.
And the pitch.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And he deals. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
Struck out with just 3 pitches last time.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And the ball evens the count. Left-hand hitter waits. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right through there, got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Some early action out there in the bullpen. Marcus Stroman preparing to come on if needed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them better.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Strike 1.
0-1.
In the air to left center. Verdugo gets under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. The Rays strand just the 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. The wind to the pitch. They've got a big lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. With just 1 hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point. The thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things 1 pitch at a time.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Good eye right there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fastball for a strike. The other way, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. And looking for the K.
Well, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider like little league exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a curve is down and in.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, deuce.
And a swing and a miss, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 1. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Marcus Stroman.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game.
Blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Foul ball there. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Right side. One down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The designated hitter.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. And he pumps in a strike. Pitch. Straight through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one not close, and it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
In the box now, no balls and a strike. Up the middle, Volpe. Whips it to first. Out number 3. Well, the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto. McClanahan back to work. And then this is off the outside edge.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Caminero drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 99.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The Rays leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Ground off the middle, that's a base hit.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So man aboard, and here is Anthony Rizzo. That one's in there, going along. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped right center field. Siri going back on this one. And he throws it into the warning track. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Man, boy, I love watching an outfielder take on the ball and make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on a changeup. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, digging in, Taylor Walls. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Stroman, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally works in a splitter. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
On the ground, right side. Torres over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Back to the top of the lineup, Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets to the...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Right there on its way. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Fastball for a strike. 1-1. And the right-hander deals. On the top, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Simi, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Next to hit, Junior Caminero. Slides, but it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Josh Lowe, next to hit for the Rays. That's in there. That's strike 1. First and third, one down. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball double play.
Another ball. High fly ball, right field. Soto gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging for third. Drives up the line, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Siri. He's already homered here in this one. Siggy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. You talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And now 2-2. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The pitch. Sends him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball to knees. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 1. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. As the lefty gets to work. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash, who's set up also throwing. And now the lefty. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Anthony Volpe will hit next. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Strike 2.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Man at first, and up next for New York, Austin Wells. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. At the belt and fires. Just off the outside corner. 1-2 the count.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Low. Reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it into the rolling track. Alex Verdugo digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 and a pair of strikeouts. First offering and it just misses. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And another ball. Comes a 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tapped to first. Got him on the off-balance throw. And Verdugo is set down. Third out. The Yanks lead one. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And we're back. Set for the last half of the seventh. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Deceptive sled right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it.
Christopher Morel now at the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter also getting ready. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one the other way. Torres to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now the catcher,
Ben Workvet getting ready to hit. And he catches the zone. Strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses, and the count's full. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Tampa, yet it remains an 8-1 game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edwin Uceta.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So the batting order turns over. Here is Gleyber Torres. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And it skips in the dirt. Next pitch is downstairs. Good take by Torres. Right-hander kicks, deals. On its way to the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. So bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one ripped, but foul. The line of the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on a changeup.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Judge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
And another ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. And Judge spoils that one. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Look out, that ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
In the air, out towards right center. Low brings it in for the 3rd out. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 1. Back now in Tampa Bay. Out of the bottom of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Hamilton in his 2nd season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there. Leiter warming up as well. Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Verdugo makes the play, and there's one down.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
So the lineup flips over. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. And here it comes. That one a little bit high, ball 3. See if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. The 3-1. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Lau. Just missed. That's outside. Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he deals. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 3-1.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider. Even though it caught a lot of the zone, and I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Kevin Nero in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And the 1-0. Foul ball. And the pitch. Good eye in that spot. Front there as he swings through it. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Uceta back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard, that gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rizzo on at first, nobody out. On the corner for a strike. That one close, ruled the ball. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Center field. Siri in position. Brings it in. And here's one down. He's 2 outs away. Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That clips the corner. The 1-1. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Struck him out swinging, and they're down to their last out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The Yanks down to their final strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in his zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. So 2 on with 2 away. And now Austin Wells. That's in there, and that is strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Out towards left center. Settles under it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take this one in a blow.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
victorious Rays. Eagles on 11 hits. No errors. They led 7 runs on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They led 7 runs on base. Timeline ball, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And be reminded to please drive safely.